Hey Derek, Viola here. How you doing? I wanted to quickly run through your website here, go over a couple of your competitors, and then just talk about a couple of things I can help you with. For starters, I love that you have your phone number up here and it's clickable because 99% of the people that land on your site will be using their mobile phone. I'm going to suggest you add something here that says that we landed in the right spot, especially if I searched up landscaping in Atlanta, somewhere above the scroll. All right, let's keep going. We got to contact us. Okay, that's good. And that's it. All right. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the home page, and that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers, right? So they're crawling the site because they're trying to figure out exactly what areas you serve and what services you offer. So, for example, if somebody goes to Google and they do type in landscaping Atlanta, the first thing we see are the Google guaranteed ads, which are paid ads, and then here's some more paid ads. But then you have this section right here, and this section we usually like to call the map pack because it's usually above or next to the map. And these top three businesses are getting the bulk of the leads for when someone is searching for this particular keyword. So the strategy to win here is to find out exactly how many citations does the top company have. And by the way, all a citation is your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web, like Yext, Yellow Pages, White Pages, even LinkedIn. These are all different directories. So if Atlanta Landscaping has approximately 250 citations that they're putting out on a monthly basis, then you want to make sure that you're putting out at least 350 so you know you're outranking them month after month after month after month. Because you and I both know if we click on this right here, we're going to find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same thing, but nobody really goes past page one for anything, right? And then you have this company right here. This is another section, and this company seems to be ranking in the number one spot and doing the same thing that you're doing. So I wanted to pull them up. So as you can see, first thing, as soon as you land on the site, exactly what we need to see. There's no question if I landed in the landscaping website, it tells us exactly what I need to see, right? So then you scroll, there's some content here. Okay, they have a video. Always good to have a YouTube video because remember, Google owns YouTube. So it gives you extra props if you have it on your site. And people love video content. All right, let's see. Outdoor kitchens and some social proof with some reviews. But they still don't have 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. So I think if you get that amount on your homepage, you'll be able to outrank them when it comes to content all day. Now, here's the thing. Ranking with content is not the only ranking factor. So I'm going to hop over to this tool that I use called Era. So it just lets me see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. The first thing we see essentially is the DR. The DR is a power flow from Google, and then the UR is a trust flow from Google. And both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. Now, all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company or basically another website that has a clickable link on it. When somebody clicks on that link, it transfers over power and it transfers over trust flow to that site. This is clickable, and I can see what's working for them and how it could work for you, but I really want to get in front of these keywords so we can see how this can make an impact on your website. So for example, landscape design. This is telling us that over 73,000 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the number one position for it, and they get 984 calls per month just for this one keyword. But these are not the keywords that I'm really forcing you or I'm suggesting that you should get in front of. I would more focus on the ones that are specific, hyper focused on the city that you would like to work into. So for example, landscaping Atlanta, 1,000 people look for this keyword per month. They're in the number two position, as we saw when we looked for them here on Google, and they get 370 calls per month just from this one keyword. So to me, that's more powerful than this because landscape design is from anywhere within the United States for whatever purpose. But somebody that's looking for Atlanta landscaping or landscaping Atlanta, those are the people that you want to be in front of when you are getting your website ranked. And then the list goes on. There's tons of keywords. So like landscape design Atlanta, 200 people look for that per month. They're in the number 4 position on Google for that, and they get 25 calls per month just from this one keyword. So these are the keywords that I'm going to suggest you get in front of when it comes to ranking your website and adding them and implementing to your site. Even on the pictures, you want to save these pictures as a type of keywords that you want to be found for. You see right now, This is a keyword for contact image. You want it to say the keywords that you're trying to be found for, because the more people that are able to find your website are going to turn into the more customers that's going to call you, and it's going to turn into the more money you're going to make overall, right? And this goes for every niche that you do. I noticed on your website you guys also do sod installation services. You do hydro seeding. So let's say, for example, we build a page on your site for sod installation. So sod installation Atlanta, who's looking for that? Well, the same thing. You have people that are paying for ads. Then you have this company, which is in the top, Atlanta Sod Company. I pulled them up right here. This is their website. This is always good to have a form submission as soon as you get there, especially with service-based businesses, because most people are not reading the site. We're not really doing this and putting all this information on the site so that it could look amazing to people. No, it's really because the Google robots are the ones that grade us. Those are the ones that grade your site. So you want to make it pretty easy. Now, when it comes to satisfying the person, definitely have a clickable phone number, have a form submission, because people like to get to the point and keep it moving, especially when it comes to a service they're trying to get done for their home. I pulled the same company up in the tool that I was referring to, Atlanta Sod Company. Same thing. They have some backlinks going for them. Let's look at the keywords though. This is how they're organically ranking. And we all know Zoyasia Sod, but I wouldn't want you to rank just for Zoyasia Sod. I'm probably messing that word up, but I don't want you to rank just for that. I would rather you rank for Atlanta Sod, and 250 people look for that per month. They're in the number one position, and they get 99 calls per month just for that particular keyword, sod Atlanta. Okay, all of these look Atlanta sod installation. That's huge because it's very specific. 90 people look for that. They're in the number one position for that, and they know this. They know exactly what to rank for. So these are the companies that I would say you need to beat. Again, if you're closer to the number one, you're getting all these calls. Now let's look at your company in the same tool, naturecare.pro. Um, and this is pretty normal for a company that hasn't really done a whole lot of marketing or hasn't had a marketing company to be able to represent them. But again, in order for these numbers to change, all you really have to do is those three things. You definitely want to get some more content into the homepage specifically of your website. You want to get those keywords integrated into the content, and then you want some high powered backlinks and citations to help power that content up, and then you'll notice that your phone will start ringing more. Okay, so that's all that I have for you, Derek. Thank you so much for taking the time out to chat with me yesterday outside of Starbucks, and I appreciate your time. If you need help doing this, feel free to reach out to me. I'd love to talk about how we can possibly partner. Other than that, I hope you have a blessed day. Take care.